YTs and Star Seeds was good with y'all, man. Back with another video today. So today we're gonna be talking about positive thinking. Man, I love this topic right here. Positive thinking, man. Oh man. You know, positive thinking, I recommend a documentary. It's called The Secret. Um, it used to be on Netflix. I want to say you can find it on YouTube as well. Uh, So yeah, go check that out on YouTube. It's called The Secret. It's gonna be showing. Matter of fact, I talked about this in my first video. I talked about The Secret, and I'm gonna give you uh one of the guys that inspired me. One of the guys that inspired me a lot was Bob Proctor. Rest in peace his soul. I want to say he died. I want to say he died this time last year. I want to say. Uh, but Bob Proctor, he talked about Think and Grow Rich a lot. But yeah, positive thinking, man. You know, again, it's one of the things easier said than done. Again, you have to train your mind to think positive. And see, we were brought into a world where that we do not think positive all the time. And it's because of the systems that we put in once we been brought into this world. And you be called crazy to think positive all the time. Or a lot of people envy that because whatever they got going on in their lives, they're like, man, how do you stay positive? They can't subconsciously subconsciously, collect that data and turn into positive themselves because they haven't conditioned their mind to do as well. Or that they don't understand and they let their emotions get the best of them. And that's why emotional intelligence is important to learn, not even to learn how others' emotions are, but to learn your emotions. So you could not reprogram your emotions, but redirect your emotions. And that's why I recommend Think and Grow Rich, because it also teaches you how to redirect your emotions as well. Say for instance, you can redirect any emotion you want to. You just gotta basically anything that you do, you gotta have a positive way of thinking about it. And it takes time to reprogram your mind to do that. It definitely takes time. Like say for instance, you at a job and you got a project due, within the week, and you let the week go by. Now you got 2 days to do it. You're like, man, I can't do that. Well, of course you can't do that because you told yourself you can't do that. So now you going. I guess you go against the grain by telling yourself you already told yourself you can't do it, and now you trying to work to the point where you can do it. You butting heads with yourself. you butting heads with yourself, man. You can't. You're not gonna be able to do that. And ever since I've been growing up, my parents have told me to exit out this word is can't. And they said about can't is not a word, and just eliminate it from your vocabulary, period. Because once you tell yourself that you can't do something, of course you can't do it. You already told yourself that you can't do it. And one of the guys that I look up to a lot is Steve Harvey. He puts out a lot of motivational stuff. And one of his motivational speakings, he says the same. Of course you can't do it because you tell yourself that you can't do it. It doesn't work. And then you expect yourself to do it. Well, you already told yourself that you can't do it. And give you another example, Dick Gregory. He talks about, I hope I said his name right. He talks about saying the word you can't. And he said that you're right, you can't do it because you just told how many ever cells that we have in our body that you can't do it. So now they're processing that, you know, and you wondering why you can't do it, or you wonder why you haven't done it. And I'm gonna go a little bit off of the sillier, off of Dick Gregory when he talks about how many ever, I think he said 60 trillion cells that you can't do it. And that goes to self-awareness. You have to know where you come from. You have to know yourself on an atomic level. Yes. And by knowing that, that's how you also become positive thinking. Because you know yourself more. You're not I wouldn't say afraid, but you're not uncomfortable about who you are. Because you learned yourself to the point where it's atomic. And once you learn yourself to the atomic level, there's endless possibilities. And that's what it shows you when you learn yourself on an atomic level. When you start learning yourself on an atomic level, you start thinking more positively. But we're not taught that in school. We're taught about the atoms and the cells and what they do. But we're not instructed on how to use those cells to constructively think positive, to constructively get us to where we want to go in life. Constructively get us to our dreams, our passions, our goals, our mission. So that's my video on positive thinking, man. With that being said, make sure y'all take care of your body, your mind, your soul. Make sure y'all live every day like it's your last. Take every moment as an opportunity to become better. All right, man. Much y'all. Love. Peace.